If you own an electric car right now, I need you to sit down for this one, because right now, today, your EV is losing value faster than almost anything else you could possibly own, and most owners have no idea it's happening until they try to sell. We're talking about $30,000 gone. Not stolen, not crashed, just vanished into thin air because of 5 words. I bought an electric car. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly why this is happening, which EVs are getting hit the hardest, and, if you're smart, how you can actually use this crash to your advantage. Section 1. The numbers. Let's start with the brutal truth. According to the newest 2026 depreciation study from IC Cars, the average electric vehicle loses somewhere between 57 and 59% of its value after just 5 years. Compare that to gas cars. The average gas vehicle loses around 42% over that same 5 years. That's not a small gap. That's an entire extra chunk of your car's value gone, just because it runs on a battery instead of gasoline. Now let's put real numbers on this. Take a $55,000 electric SUV, brand new, fully loaded. That new car smell still in the cabin. After just 3 years, that same SUV can be worth as little as $27,000 to $30,000. That's not a typo. That's half the car's value gone in the time it takes most people to finish a car loan. And some models are even worse. The Audi e-tron GT, the Jaguar I-Pace, the Nissan LEAF. These cars are shedding 60% or more of their sticker price in 5 years. Buy one of these new, and you're essentially setting a stack of $100 bills on fire every single month you own it. Section 2. Why is this happening? So here's the question everybody's asking. Why? Why are electric cars packed with cutting-edge technology, losing value so much faster than a gas-powered pickup truck from the same year? There are 3 reasons. And once you understand them, you'll never look at an EV price tag the same way again. Reason number 1, technology moves terrifyingly fast. A 3-year-old EV isn't just a bit older, it's a completely different generation of car. Battery range keeps climbing, charging speeds keep doubling, driver assist software gets rewritten every single year. When a brand new model rolls out with 50 extra miles of range for the same price, your almost new EV suddenly feels like a flip phone next to an iPhone. Gas cars don't have this problem. A 2020 pickup truck and a 2026 pickup truck are, frankly, pretty similar. Same engine technology, same basic experience. Nobody feels like their truck is outdated. EV owners feel that every single year. Reason number 2, battery anxiety. Even though most EV batteries are holding up far better than people expected, real fleet data now shows only around 2% degradation per year. Buyers don't trust it yet. They see electric car, and their brain immediately jumps to, what if the battery dies and I need a $15,000 replacement? That fear alone is enough to make used buyers lowball every single offer. Reason number 3, and this is the one nobody talks about, price cuts from the manufacturers themselves. When a car company slashes the price of a brand new EV by $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 to stay competitive, guess what happens to every single used one already on the road? Its value crashes instantly, overnight, through no fault of the original owner. Your car didn't get worse. The company just made new ones cheaper, and yours paid the price. Section 3. Who's getting hit hardest? Now, here's where it gets interesting, because not every EV is crashing the same way. If you own a Tesla, there's actually some good news. Used Tesla prices have recently started climbing back up. The Model S and Model X are up as much as 8 to 10% this year alone. Why? Supercharger access, constant software updates, and, frankly, a resale market that's just bigger and more liquid than anything else in the EV space. But strip Tesla out of the picture, and the rest of the EV market still falling. Non-Tesla used EV prices dropped roughly 3.5% in early 2026 alone, and luxury models from traditional car brands, the ones chasing Tesla into the EV space, are getting absolutely hammered. So if you bought a luxury EV from a legacy brand thinking it would hold value like a luxury gas car always has, I'm sorry. That's exactly the car losing the most money right now. Section 4. The silver lining. But here's the twist nobody expects. This crash that's terrifying current owners, it's an absolute goldmine if you're buying. Think about it. A $70,000 luxury EV, brand new, loaded with tech. After a few years of this brutal depreciation, that same car can show up on a used lot for $22,000. That's not a used car. That's basically a status symbol on clearance. And with battery technology proving far more durable than people feared, many EVs still holding on to 75% of their capacity after 12+ years, the scary battery that's tanking resale prices might actually be one of the most reliable parts of the entire car. So if you're patient, if you know which models to target, this depreciation crash isn't just a warning. It's an opportunity most people are too scared to take. Section 4. B. The myth everyone believes. Now, before we move on, let's kill a myth that's floating around every comment section on every EV video on this platform. People love to say EVs depreciate fast because they're unreliable, or because the batteries are secretly dying. Neither of those is actually true. In fact, real-world fleet studies tracking EVs for over a decade show these cars have fewer mechanical failures than gas vehicles, not more. No oil changes, no transmission failures, no timing belts snapping on the highway. The motor itself is almost embarrassingly simple compared to a gas engine with hundreds of moving parts. So if it's not reliability, what is it? It's perception. It's fear of the unknown. It's a used car market that hasn't caught up yet to how good this technology has actually become. And once that perception catches up to reality, which analysts think could happen within the next 2 to 3 years, this depreciation gap could shrink dramatically or even disappear. That means the window we're in right now, this exact moment in 2026, might be the single best window in EV history to buy used and get in before prices correct upward. Section 5. What to do about it. So what should you actually do with this information? If you already own an EV, don't panic sell. Depreciation is steepest in the first 3 years. Then it flattens out. If you can hold on past that window, you're past the worst of the drop. If you're thinking about buying new, understand that you are buying the most expensive part of the depreciation curve. Every single year you wait, someone else eats that loss for you. And if you're shopping used, this is your moment. Target a car that's 3 to 5 years old. Ask for battery health data and let someone else's 6-figure mistake become your incredible deal. CTA. Electric cars are not going away. The technology is only getting better, cheaper, and more reliable. But right now, in 2026, we are living through the biggest value crash this industry has ever seen. And whether that crash helps you or hurts you, it depends entirely on which side of the transaction you're standing on. If this opened your eyes, hit subscribe, because next week I am breaking down the exact used EVs that are about to be the smartest purchase of the decade. The models holding value best, the ones to avoid completely, and the exact price point where a depreciating disaster turns into the deal of a lifetime. Drop a comment right now. Would you buy a used EV at today's crashed prices, or are you staying far away until things stabilize? I read every single comment, and I want to know where you stand. And if you know somebody who just bought a brand new EV and has no idea this is coming, send them this video. It might just save them $30,000. I'll see you in the next one.